Alright, everyone, welcome back to something completely different. I know I've been gone for a few months. Hey, like I said, I tried to warn you in a couple of the videos I uploaded before that no commitments, and life gets busy. America is a really depressing place right now. We get caught up in stuff, and my overall drive is low. I've become lethargic. I get lazy, but I've also, picked up a few other things. I've started playing piano. I've started doing other creative things, I guess, and just staying busy at work and, you know, trying to stay in touch with everyone. But I've definitely let YouTube down. I just haven't had, any drive to record anything. But recently, one of my friends got Killing Floor 2. I was playing Killing Floor 2 with them for a bit, and it got me feeling nostalgic for Killing Floor 1, which we are here with today. Now this is something completely different from some of the other stuff I play on my channel, but not too different. This is a personal all-time favorite game of mine, and my relationship with the Killing Floor games, they like ebb and flow. I fall into phases where I'll just like be addicted to Killing Floor for like a month, and well, judging by me recording, I'm in one of those phases where I just can't put this game down. I've become addicted to it again. I fucking love this game, but as much as I do love it, I haven't poured a lot of time and love into it. It sounds weird to say, but I don't have that many hours on this game. I have let's see, yeah, like 90 hours. So I have 90 hours in the game. That's it. True fans have a lot more, but that being said, this is a game that I still, when I'm not playing it, I think about it often. I'm always appreciating it from a distance because it's just so. In the era it came out, I feel like a lot of games from like 2009 and 2010 and that era where like military shooters sort of took over the game scene have sort of flown under the radar and have gone really underappreciated. Shit like Resident Evil 5 or like Saints Row 3, like these games that were a bit controversial when they came out or flew under the radar like this, but they're like really fucking good. And this has got to be one of my this is my all-time favorite first-person zombie shooter. Yeah, I like it more than Left 4 Dead or like No More Room in Hell and stuff. I fucking love this game. This is a perfect blend of so many things that I just love. I mean, look at this enemy cast call. But and look, there's us, our hero. But there's so many inspiration. There's so many inspirations. There's so much love being poured into this game. It has such a unique aesthetic. And like I was saying, in the moment when it came out, it sort of flew under the radar. It sort of blended in with everything else. But as time has gone on, in hindsight, especially with Killing Floor 2 becoming as big as it has, being someone who's been a fan of the series since early on, even though I haven't played much of it, I have owned this game since it's gotta be like 2011, 2012. Like, I've had this game on a Steam account for a long ass time, and I just love it, and there's so much that goes into it, but reflecting upon it, comparing it to Killing Floor 2, I feel like they definitely can be compared because, they're the same franchise. But I feel like they just go in two very different directions because this game on paper is supposed to be a game where you jump in and just play, like you get down and dirty with it. Where you just jump in, have fun. It's supposed to be like mindless fun, I heard that in a video somewhere and it just stuck with me. But it's a game that sticks with you, and but the thing with the first one compared to the second one is the first one, you can jump into it, but it has a very strange perk system. I play Harold Lot, my favorite player model. I also like the Chickenator, but I play the Chicken in Killing Floor 2. But the perk system, the way that it's designed in this game compared to the second one, is less individualistic, more team focused, and there's a lot of grinding involved. So it is like a co-op experience. It is a game you can jump into and have fun, but it's a very like PC gamer experience where there's a lot of grind behind it. It makes me think of like Diablo 2, where it's a game that's like you know, on paper it's like, yeah, you can jump in and play it and have fun, but you have to grind to get to that in-game content, to like do these crazy things that are so memorable. And this game is very much the same way. And the second one is definitely more, you can just hop in and play. You can just switch your brain off and just shoot shit. Second game's a lot easier. This game is more like survival horror focused, while the second one's more arcadey. I love both of them. I don't have a problem with either of them. They are both some of my all-time favorite games, but this one has more like survival horror elements. It has more like references and like mechanics similar to Resident Evil and Silent Hill. And you know me, I love that shit. I love some survival horror shit. You know, I haven't played much on the channel. I love that shit. So I eat it up. I eat it up. I'm not ashamed to admit it. And there's just so many elements and inspirations given to this game that it speaks to me, and I love it. And I want to showcase it because I have noticed it's having a little bit of a resurgence right now. People are paying attention to it, especially in the sad state that the gaming market is in right now. People are turning back and looking at old experiences, especially co-op experiences like this and Resident Evil 5 again. Sorry, water. But these are topics me and my friends have been talking about a lot lately, and this game just, it represents so much for me, and I've been, you know, changing my mind frame around it, and I've fallen back in love with it. Now, getting on to the main topic, actually talking about the game and not the context and the, you know, the surroundings around it and the meaning of it to me, but to get into the actual game. So, there's these perks here, and like I said, these perks are really grindy. And I thought, you know what, you know, sometimes, like when I'm recording LCA, I do like a challenge thing where I do pistol start. So, I want to try to do something similar to this game. If you go into your system folder, I saw a Steam guide for this. I remember it being a lot more complicated a few years ago, but I guess it's easier to do now. But if you go into your game's system folder and create a text file called resetstats.txt, and just, you don't have to put anything in it, you just name a file that, a text file that, and then close it out, and then open up the game, and open it, and it just resets your XP. So I was like, you know what, let's get into it, let's show the grind, because this is a co-op experience, it's supposed to be fun, you're supposed to play with others and have fun, but I do want to show you the basic mechanics first, so I'm going to do a little bit of single player. I've been reading up on some guides, so I will admit I'm not very good at this game. I do want to get to a point where I can play on like Suicidal, maybe Hell on Earth, and like, you know, join some lobbies like that and show you guys just like how crazy those high difficulty games are. I've never won a game on Hell on Earth. I might have won one or two on Suicidal in the past, but just barely. But you know, and I've reset my stats a couple of times before. Like the first 2 times I've played this game, I like boosted my stats up because there's a lot of maps where it's just like infinitely weldable doors and like just tons of enemies to kill, but they can't hurt you, and you just boost all your stats up because in this game you don't get XP. You actually have to do challenges that are specific to your class, but it forces you into playing a specific role and encouraging a specific playstyle because this game is very, very team focused. If you do not play with the team, you are going to get fucked. You have to stick with your team. Stay close to the medic. Give your medic money. Love on them. Cuddle with them. Snuggle with them. Let them heal you. Let them use their acid grenade on you. You're gonna love it. But you know, it's a very team-focused game compared to Killing Floor 2, which is more individualistic, where you and your friends, you can just run around and just blow shit up and just have a grand old time. But like I said, this game's very, like, it's old school. It's like old school survival horror. It will kick your ass. And, you know, it also takes, it's not just video gamey, it's also, you know, referencing other movies that are also just as brutal. But I've also been reading up on some guides. Just to sort of get like a sort of path to get started along with this grind. So, the cool thing about there not being XP, so in Killing Floor 2, the XP you get for a class is basically tied to the weapons and class actions. So if you use weapons from another class, you can get XP for that class. But in this game, because everything's challenges, as you can see, everyone has different challenges. You can heal HP, heal damage shotguns, weld doors, get headshots with pistols and shit. kill stalkers with assault rifle. Like, it's not stuff that's specific to classes, and you'll see why. But because of that, you can level up other classes while you're playing as your class. The only downgrade is that, as you can see, classes get discounts on specific weapons, or you know, their arsenal, their class-specific weapons. So other classes' weapons are going to be more expensive, but most of them have like a cheap option that you can use as like a secondary, like tertiary weapon if you want to get fancy. So you can level up these stats with those other weapons. You know, if you're playing a long game and you're getting extra money to spend, and you just need that extra ammo, and you can buy another gun from another class and level them up while you're playing. So it's a lot more flexible. You can just sort of play however you want, just buy what you can afford, because this game is brutal. But yeah, that's sort of how the class system in this game works. It's very different from the second one. It's very grindy. As you can see, there's a big variance in these numbers here, so it takes a while to complete some of these. But I was reading a guide. I've said that like 4 fucking times now. But I've heard like the 2 best perks to really start with is Sharpshooter and Support. Just because of their arsenal and some of the benefits. Also, Berserker is good, mainly because you can't get grabbed by clots. You'll understand that in a minute when I show you. But I'm going to start with Sharpshooter, just so I can showcase some more basic weaponry and some more basic gameplay, and just because you get XP for using pistols, which is what you use early on in the game. So, here's Killing Floor. Solo. Mapless configuration. Okay. Alright. So, I think I'm going to show the first match on West London. So, I was doing some play testing before I reset my stats and getting the audio levels right and everything. And I was going to be like, oh, let's climb up the ladder and do beginner going up to, you know, all the difficulties and climb up. But, beginner is like ridiculously easy for me. Okay, that sounds like I'm bragging. I'm trying not to brag. I'm not that good at this game. So I think I'm going to play the way I normally do. I think I'm going to do a normal... You know what? I'll start on medium and we'll work over... should I start on short? Short is too short. I need time to talk about the game. So I'll start on medium, and I'll do West London because this really shows off what the game is really about. But basically the gameplay for this game, the best way to describe it would be like, if you've ever played like, the closest comparison would be like Call of Duty Zombies or Mercenaries and Resident Evil, but mainly Call of Duty Zombies. It's like Call of Duty Zombies but more matured. It's more, you know, chiseled and unique. It's a lot more, I feel it's a lot more well balanced than Call of Duty Zombies, because Call of Duty Zombies is endless, and in this game, you know, I just set a game length, but I think overall it's more balanced. The game overall is harder, but like I'd say the biggest difference, like the thing that made me fall in love with this game instantly was the fact that in Call of Duty Zombies, the pistol you start with is basically useless after like 4 or 5 rounds. In this game, the pistol you start with is going to be your best friend until the very end. It is very useful, it's very flexible, the damage doesn't drop off, there's barely any damage drop off in this game. So, you know, it feels very rewarding, it feels very balanced, because the guns you like, you get to continue to use. You don't have to pack a punch them to make them stronger. You don't have to rely on a mystery box, because in this game you're able to acquire what weapons you want, whenever you want. And of course, it's 6 players instead of 4, so it just feels like it's better all around. And it's just got PC Gamer written all over it. But aesthetically, this game is very British. That is the first thing that comes to mind. The biggest, I would say, probably the biggest inspiration for majority of this game would be 28 Days Later, for sure. And then, of course, a little bit of Silent Hill thrown in there, and then Resident Evil as the cherry on top. It's just so many great, and it's not just 28 Days Later, there's a lot of zombie media being inspired here, but definitely 28 Days Later, but good God, does it work. And let me tell you, the British love, oh my God, bro. Everything is so catchy. All the quotes are so memorable. If you know me, I'm always fucking throwing out a Killing Floor quote. I'm sure people fucking roll their eyes when I do, but this game is so fucking catchy. There is so much to love about this game, but I've talked so much, so I will jump into it. But this game is old school. One of the first things you'll notice is, oh yeah, so here's the lobby, and of course here's an ad. The game advertises random shit. So whatever, but yes, I'm playing Sharpshooter, so I do more damage with pistols, do more headshot damage, and I get discount on weapons for my class. So, let us begin. Here we are in Killing Floor in West London. Oh, that soundtrack. So, normal, medium game. So I've got the knife out because that's basically the only way to run this game. Soundtrack to this game is pretty fucking awesome. Makes you feel badass. But this is one of those games where it's like once you master it, you can sort of just put on your own tunes and just have fun. But as you can see, this game is very satisfying. I've got the stats listed off on the left, just in case you get lost and you can't keep up, because this game stops for no one. But yes, as you can see, here's my inventory. I've got a pistol, a knife. The knife is okay. It's really good. Well, not really good, but it's better as Berserker. So I just found another gun on the ground. Give me a second pistol, and as you can see, it's a Beretta. Personal favorite, and akimbo, you already know, Max Payne, bro. And, speaking of Max Payne, yep, this game's got bullet time, bro. You already know. I'm getting wet, bro. I am so wet. I mean, what isn't there to love about this? I mean, it is amazing. But as you can see, I'm getting money as I get kills. So basically this game, you feel like you're a mercenary, which adds to the badassness. As you can see on the top left, there's a trader. We have to run to the trader. There's so much to explain. In the top right, you can see the wave counter and the amount of enemies left. And I just got vomited on, which may have fucked me. And I can't see fucking anything because this is a horror game. It's got to be dark and creepy. We got some gold source light bullshit going on, where it's like a light texture painted on the wall. But yes, wave counter and enemies remaining. It's a bit arcadey like that. Dude, these fuckers are fast. They keep creeping up on me. There's an aspect of looting to the game, because you can find ammo boxes, you can find armor, you can find guns. Like I found the second Beretta. Die, bitch.
The shop is open, boys.
Alright, I won that round. So, I love the song. It's probably my favorite song on the soundtrack. It's so good. Very post-rock. So, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm not going to move too fast. So, here's the trader. You get money as you kill zombies, or Zeds as they're called in this game, and you get money. And as you get money, as you can see, you can buy weapons from different classes, but it'll automatically put you on yours. You can switch classes up here. You can buy armor, you can refill grenades, you can refill ammo. This is what you need money for. You can do everything with money, because capitalism. This game's very British in its humor as well. Lots of capitalism jokes. So, I don't know why that's a British thing. Sounds like I'm calling them, sorry. I'm about to go full Archie Bunker up in this beach. I'm not going to fill up any ammo. Let's save up on some money. See, an ammo box spawn.
And I'll be waiting.
Thank you, God. You've blessed me. Let's go upstairs. We got some more post-rock goodness, but yeah, I don't know if you're getting the 28 Days Later vibes yet, but maybe you are. So, I just bought a lever action rifle, which is basically my first primary weapon. This thing can fuck shit up, but let me get the knife out so I can move away. Banging out to the soundtrack, bro. Some thrashy goodness. Let's pop some heads in slow-mo. But yeah, I thought I'd show this game some love, record a little bit, have some fun. It's how I've been blowing off steam after work lately, because, yeah, how can you not love that? How can you not feel good after playing some of this shit, man? Oh my god. Okay, that's the husk. That guy's a pain in the ass because he's ranged. This guy's also a pain in the ass. Let me get away. Okay, so Sharpshooter just leveled up. I'll go over that when the trader comes around. Let me kill these fuckers so I don't die. Get the knife out so I can get away, run away from that husk. Want to keep your distance from the husk because if you don't have armor, he sets you on fire. As you can imagine, fire's going to do a lot of damage to your man without armor. I'm going to throw a grenade at him because fuck it. Let this bitch die already. Nice headshot. Popping some heads, bro. Fucking it up. But yeah, I want to show this game some love because I've been blown off Steam after work. Makes me feel good, and you know, if you enjoy it, check it out. It's a fantastic game, one of my favorites, and it's even more fun multiplayer. But I'm going to start out solo just to show you the basics in case it's something you're not familiar with. And if you are, whatever. Have fun, enjoy the gameplay, sit back, relax. Alright, what should we get this time? I don't want to jump into it too much. Let's upgrade our pistol. Ooh, go ahead. Yeah, I had the deal. I have all the weapon DLCs. Some of the first DLCs I bought for him, okay? There's so many guns in this game. Why would you not want more guns? You can have so much fun. So I can get a Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? 50 cal AE handgun, powerful. Alright. Mark 23. Let's just get the 44. It's cheap. Let's also buy some armor because it's medium. I don't know when the big Zeds are going to start showing up because you saw the husk. He was a bit of a mobile enemy. Refilling ammo. Let me pause a little bit. Okay, good. Pause the timer. So we leveled up Sharpshooter. It's now level 1. As you can see, we jumped from 30 headshots required to 100. As you can see, we're getting stats in other classes. Berserker because I got that kill with the knife. I did 130 damage. Demolitions because I threw that grenade. So as you can see, you get stats, you get XP and other stuff while playing other classes. So, you know, little shit adds up. And the more you play this game, the more you get rewarded for that. So, as you can see, we got a lot more stats. So we do 10% more damage with pistols and rifles. Now we get 25% less recoil, which is going to be awesome. 10% faster reload, which is really nice. 10% extra headshot damage, which I think is the same as it was before. Sometimes they stagger the stat upgrades. And now it's a 20% discount, which is nice. So let's get a swig of water. Sorry, this game just throws so much at you so fast. Like I said, it's a game you can jump into and play. But to really feel rewarded, you have to play it for a long term. You have to really get into it. So, we've got Sharpshooter level 1 now. And as you can see, our stats are a little better. But it pushes us into more of a corner because we get better discounts. So, we can buy those weapons sooner. It also encourages diversity because that means we can buy other classes' weapons later as well. But, you know, it really encourages you to play with the weapons that you have because you get, you know, more familiar with them. But, as you can see, Sharpshooter is just easy to level up because headshots are easy. Hitboxes in this game are weird. You have to aim for sort of like their chin or their mouth, I'd say. Part of the jankiness, I like to imagine some of the jankiness is an homage to Resident Evil, but that's just me being pretentious, I'm sure. But, I don't know, I love it. It's something about it just clicks for me. It just feels so good. I'll show the door welding later, but we have so much to go through, so... I bought a hand cannon, which is going to be awesome. That's an epic firing sound. Alright, I want to get away from that husk. I'm going to keep my distance. Lever action that bitch. Shoot this bitch. Alright, let's go through the zombies for a minute. Let me talk about these guys for a minute because as you can see, there's a little bit of variety. It's a bit overwhelming. Fuck that bitch. Alright, let me kill this guy. But let's talk about these guys once I get away from the husk again. As you can imagine, the husk is a guy who's shooting fireballs at me. He's like the Hell Knight of this game. Because this game, it's a bit doomy, a little bit. But this is the Stalker, the invisible bitch. She's invisible until she gets close to you and melees you. This is a gore fest. He's really annoying. It's this guy with a sword that does a fuck ton of damage. Especially if you don't have armor. And he like bum rushes you when he gets close to you. Stalker, as you can see, she's a bit fast, which is why you gotta get the knife out. So over here is the Crawler. These guys are really annoying, especially if you're playing like the berserker. But they jump at you and they're just like really hard to hit in general. So just take whatever hit you can get. Don't try and go for headshots on them. Even though headshots are really useful in this game because, you know, they're zombies and it's satisfying. Oh, look at his brain. Alright, let's see. Who's the next zombie? Stalker or crawler? Alright, yeah, so there's the husk in the back. He has like a fucking fireball launcher. And it's really annoying to deal with when you shoot him from far away. Try and get away from that. He's got with the fireball launcher. Who else is there? There's the bloat, the really fat guy that looks like the boomer. He doesn't do much. He's just sort of like a bullet sponge, but his head is really weak, so if you get a headshot, shoot at his like fortune and he'll die. These guys are clots. So these guys are like the really basic zombie. As you can see, they just walk. They're not very intimidating. But in the second one, they're kind of a pushover. They grab you, but the game helps you up by levitating their camera towards them. In this game, they grab you and the camera does not levitate, and they will fuck you up if you're not careful because they just like hit you so fast and do so much damage so quickly. Pretty soon we're going to encounter some what are called big Zeds, which are like mini bosses. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else. Oh, there's also the Siren, who's probably like the most... I'd say she's probably one of the more famous enemies. She's like one of the more memorable. She's the one that like got me like creeped out. I'm like, oh god, I gotta play this game. This looks creepy as fuck. Cause you know, little elementary school kid, this shit is creepy. Look at how grungy and ugly all this shit is. Let's go with the Akimbo Magnums. Hell yes. But repair armor, of course. Yeah, this game, you always gotta prioritize armor and health, bro. Because if you're just buying guns and thinking the guns will save you, bro, when you die with a fancy gun and you don't get that money back, oh, bro, you are fucked. So, yeah, prioritize armor and health, always. And always heal your teammates. You gotta team play this game.
Do a good job, and I'll be waiting.
Damn, I forgot what I was talking about before, bro. I'll be yapping, but this is a game that you've got to be on wit's edge. Like I said, I bumped it up to normal because beginner's a bit too mind-numbing. Normal's it's got a little bit of challenge to it still. Oh yeah, I was talking about the big Zeds that we're probably going to encounter soon. So here's the husk. Alright, well, this may be my first death. Yeah, I think this may be it. Yeah, I'm fucked. Alright, well I got stuck in a really bad corner there, but we're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep rolling. But yeah, that was the Siren. Okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about. She's probably the most iconic enemy in the game. She's the one that just screamed at me and killed me, but yeah, that's her main thing, is that she screams and you die. Okay, we're moving on to Biotics Lab. So, this is a good one. This is a classic. Here's an ad for Killing Floor 2. As you can see, very action-packed. You know what? I'll also make videos on Killing Floor 2 as well. You know, there's not a lot of Killing Floor YouTubers, and I love this shit, so I gotta show some love to my shit. So, starting out from round 1 again as the Sharpshooter, but now level 1 Sharpshooter, I'll be able to save up money just a little bit quicker, but that exponentially increases as it becomes harder to level up. The benefits of leveling up just becomes greater and greater. Right now I have the map list set to just like the original maps that came out of the game. Just to keep it easy, just to show off the original maps. Like, these are the maps that came with the game, so you can really get the vibe that they were going for. And I just love these maps, they're so nostalgic. But yeah, Siren, probably the most iconic enemy in the game. She screams at you. She is definitely a top priority if you can see her and take her out. Definitely do. Alright. Since there's a few enemies left, let me break your glass. Let's do some looting so we don't have to spend as much money. Yes, that's another thing in this game. So, in Killing Floor 2, you can just sort of run around willy-nilly. There's not as much strategy required, but this game's got a little bit more emphasis on, like, inventory management, timing your attacks and stuff, being close enough to the trader so you can actually trade efficiently, all that sort of shit. And yeah, I'll talk about the other sets later when we encounter them. I'll talk about them as we encounter them. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more strategy it feels required in this game. Okay, getting myself into a corner like that was a stupid idea. Do not do dumb shit like that. But I'm just doing it because it's an early round, so no one gives a fuck. Alright, but yes, bit of strategy required. So here I am at the trader. Camp at the trader when you get closer to the end of the round so you have more time to decide what you want to buy. So now that I've got some basic talk about like the gameplay and the game set out, I guess I can talk a bit more about. This is terrifying. That is a terrifying image to look at right there. Oh Jesus! I don't know why that actually scared me. Alright, let's get to the trader then.
The shop is open, boys.
Alright, you already know. Keep it simple, just get a lever action, save up some money. I like to save up money early on so I can buy like a better mid-tier weapon. I like to stick with the cheap stuff, be all survivalist and all resourceful and shit. Cause yes, there is a lot of management. If you just blow all your money as you get it, you can get screwed when you could just loot and find ammo like this instead of spending money on ammo. The ammo boxes don't give you a lot, but they add up, and you can also find weapons and armor on the ground. Finding armor on the ground is really nice because armor's like 300 bucks and not having to worry about paying for that is just a good feeling. So I just like to buy something cheap and then get out of the trader and just go hunt for loot on my time in between rounds. It's productive. Get shit done. Get some. And then like if you find a gun and if it's like not a gun for your class or you don't care about using, you can just hold on to it. Because I don't think weight affects your movement speed. All that matters is if you have a melee weapon out or not, and that'll make you move faster. I should have bought a second 9mm. I should have done that. If he ain't careful. But I should be fine. But yeah, I personally like playing this game on like a longer round time a bit more. I like playing the full 10 waves. I love just scraping by with just barely enough money. I love that survival horror feeling of having to go around and loot and not having enough money to get by and having to get close to your teammates so you can heal each other in time. Okay, this is an awful camping spot, just standing out here in the middle of the fucking nowhere. Let's get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of here. Please have a gun on the ground. Damn it. Invisible bitch. Yeah, once you learn what to look for the invisible bitches, they're kind of like shiny. You can kill them pretty easily. I love the lever action. It's like the perfect cheap gun in this game because you get a headshot and you're good to go. It also kills the crawlers in one shot, so you don't have to spam it then. Alright. Ammo. Oh! Shoot his fucking head, bro. I am not locked in. Oh yeah, I love when the soundtrack starts to sound all like corn and shit right here. That's some good shit, bro. Perfect grenade scenario. Yeah, you ain't getting away from me, bitch. Oh! And Sharpshooter level 2, there we go. Hey, he got stuck again. Alright, let's get over to the trader. But yeah, soundtrack's kicking ass, game's kicking ass, I'm kicking ass. Look at all this ammo I'm finding, dude. This is the most ammo I've ever found. I'm full on ammo, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yeah, you're not hearing a lot of the classic dialogue this game is known for. Well, maybe you are. As you can hear, the trader is a succubus, a British succubus. Ooh, the shotgun. It's got a flashlight on it. The shotgun is fucking epic. It makes you hop. Ooh, you see that? You see that recoil? See how I jumped back a little bit? Oh, what? The trader's above me? Fuck, I thought it was down here. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to book it. But yeah, as you can hear, the trader's a British seductress. I like this trader a lot more than the new trader. She reminds me of like a Guy Ritchie character. She's just all the British shit oozing out of this game is just so lovely.
How do you think you're gonna carry that one?
Let's roll with the shotgun. I like the shotgun. Let's just buy some armor. Let's keep it cheap. Yeah, I love the British chick in this game. Like you heard, she's insulting a bit of banter, having a bit of fun. She's playful, but I like her a lot more. I don't like the French chick in Killing Floor 2. Nowhere near as much. The British trader, she's just so iconic. Alright. I guess...
But you're on your own for now.
I'm trying to think about other things I could show off. When you hit Q, you can heal with your syringe gun. Okay, I can show you welding. I like to weld this door. But yes, you can weld, and it'll keep the zombies behind the door, so you don't have to worry about them.
Please tell me that's not a chainsaw he's carrying.
I'm trying to hit fucking 5 on the dumbass. I keep hitting 6, calling out scrape. As you can see, the violence in this game is a bit basic, but still fucking awesome. Like I said, it's still got a charm. It's like just these low poly models, like classic survival horror games, just getting obliterated like this. It's just epic. Alright, I'm getting fucked up. I need to chill out. Alright, reload while you got time. Oh! And you gotta love the Z time, bro. The slow-mo, I mean, come on. That is just so satisfying. Seeing all the animations slow down. Let me get close to the trader. Still no big Zeds. I thought they'd be around this round for some reason. I might be thinking more of like Killing Floor 2. Yeah, that guy just dropped dead. Got tired of chasing me. Oh, God, there's so much I feel like I want to talk about with this game, man. Let me think. What should I talk about next? You hear me? Yeah, so I guess I should talk about how I found this game. So, when I was a kid, I loved zombie media. I just ate up all things zombie. I was following shit like Left 4 Dead. I was following all the like early zombie games. I loved Resident Evil as a kid. You already know. And I don't know, man. I used to just love just browsing YouTube and like finding like I would just always just look up like zombie games and find like flash games, like flash zombie games. Let's buy more weapons for this class. Let's go balls to the wall. Let's get dual hand cannons. Lever action. Do I have enough money to sell it for anything else? I could get the crossbow. Crossbow is really good. I love the crossbow. Crossbow fucks shit up, but you can see the ammo is expensive. You can pick it back up. Armor, ammo, armor. Like I said, always armor. Alright, so now an ammo box would be useful, but now I have hand cannons and a crossbow. Crossbow is really nice because if you can get a headshot, it can one-shot a lot of things. But yes, so I found this game just sort of like, I used to be really obsessed with watching YouTube. I used to like zombie stuff. I used to love, I think a lot of it comes from the Meet the Infected series that Alex Pre used to do on Gmon. I fucking love those videos. I was like autistically obsessed with them. And fuck this dude. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Okay, alright, I'm already getting overloaded. We just gotta keep that train running, I guess. Oh, hey, I got that collat there. I thought it would have killed her. Twist! Twist! quiz. Whatever. Alright, but yeah, I would just love like looking up like zombie games on YouTube, and I always find like mods for games that I like, and just look at like zombie mods for other games, and of course, I eventually stumbled across Killing Floor, and it blew my fucking mind, because, you know what, I'll admit it, I was a bit too young to be used to exposed to games like Resident Evil 4 and Max Payne, but I fucking love those games. And when I saw this game, when I saw the Z time, I just randomly found it. I'm trying to remember what the first video was. It was on the, it was on this old custom map of like, oh, I fucked her up. Oh, let me go to the trigger quick. But, yeah, it was like a custom map. It was like the, oh, what map was it? It was the, it's like this like giant mall. It's like this little like shopping mall. I forget what it's called, but
Two bloody great handfuls. Nice.
he was like in the back rooms, and he was just like walking through the basics of the game, and like he was like showing off Z time, and it blew my fucking mind. He was like showing off like the flesh pound, which is an enemy we'll eventually see. Like he like killed him like he was like showing how to kill him like flawlessly, and it like activated Z time. He's like walking through the back halls just killing stuff, trying to activate Z time and show it off, and I was like, bro, that is so slowing down, like bullet time in a zombie. I was like, I've got to have it. As soon as I think that, Left 4 Dead 2 hits the scene. Like, Left 4 Dead 2 came out not too long after this game, if I remember correctly, and yeah, I ended up playing Left 4 Dead 2 way before I played this. But I was going to pick this up originally because, like I said, I played Gmod because I loved Alex Pre's videos on like Meet the Infected, so I wanted to play Gmod, and so I was familiar with it, but yeah, so I played Gmod, and I found all these custom mods, and I wanted to get this. I had like Counter-Strike Source, I played the zombie mode on that, but I never played this until my first Steam account got hacked, and I got this current Steam account in like 2012, and this is one of the first games I bought on it, and thank God I did, because I finally got my chance to play it, and I instantly fell in love with it. It was a fuck ton harder than I would have liked it to be. I remember that pretty vividly. I was a bit too dumb and young to really understand how to get good at a game like this, because I always had to have my handheld in like survival horror games. Look at this shit, this is fucking awesome. So this game kicked my ass when I was fucking like 12 years old, but I still loved it, I still appreciate it. It was a game. Okay, so that's one of the big guys I was talking about. That is the flesh pound. That's the video I was talking about, where he was talking about how to effectively kill this guy. So, oh, okay, well, see, that's why I love the crossbow. You just instantly killed him, not a threat. But basically, he's like the biggest mini-boss in this game. He's basically like the biggest boss before you fight the boss. But, he basically just rages, and he will just charge at you really fast, like you cannot avoid him. Oh, and there's the other one, the Scrake. He's probably, I'd say the Flesh Pound and the Scrake are probably the most famous enemies in the game. But, Scrake is similar to the Flesh Pound, except his is based on health. The Flesh Pound is based on time. Like, he can just become unhinged at any time and just fuck you up. But the Scrake is like, once he gets down to like half health is when he will rage and start charging you. But the Scrake will not give up. Like, when he starts charging, he will raid you. Like, you will get fucked up. And, yeah, not fun. So, but yeah, the Flesh Pound, when he attacks you, he does a lot of damage really quick, but then he cools down, and then everyone can like open fire and kill him. But the Scrake does not give up, so when the Scrake's in rage, you just want to fucking open fire, dude. Just fuck him up. But I'm pretty sure that's all the enemies reviewed, that's all the enemies talked about. But, like I was saying, I discovered this game, I finally picked it up, I played it. I just wasn't that good at it, but I'm still super nostalgic for this game. I watched so many YouTube videos of it back in the day. I remember thinking it looked beautiful, it sounded beautiful, it looked so cool. I have enough money, I could probably buy a really... Yeah, I could buy a nice gun. Let's get the M14. Let's get an upgrade. Let's spice it up. So, now we're getting into the late tier weaponry. I've got my hand cannons and my M14, which alt fire activates a laser dot. Very cool. Very delayed. It's like drawing the texture. So cool. But it's like the flashlight. But yes, I'm so glad that this game is a part of my life. It's influenced me so much. I used to be obsessed with it for such a long time. I'm so glad I played it when I was 12 and I was able to finally get my hands on it. But I feel bad for neglecting it and not showing it as much love as a fan really should. So here I am playing it for you now. Banging out, having a good time. You already know. So let's fuck some shit up. Always keep your shit locked and loaded. Oh, I killed her instantly. Like I said, the normal pistol. Oh, okay, flesh pound. A good strat for him is just to throw a ton of grenades at him. Alright, now he's pissed. So here he is in rage mode. Oh, blow his fucking head off. Let's do taunt. That's a good one. That's a zinger right there. Went all the way out to the high just to see the fucking rust. Oh, that was great. This bitch die already? Die, dude! What the hell? Fucking invincible bitch. There you go, there's your self-heal. You hit Q and you get a syringe. As you can see in the bottom right, has to recharge. A big reason to encourage people to heal others is that when you heal other people, instead of using 100% of the charge, it uses only 50. So you can heal other people twice, which gives you 40 health instead of the 20 you get for healing
50
yourself.
50 cal fun time.
50 cal fun time. Soundtrack going hard, bro. But yeah, soundtrack's perfect. It fits the vibe. Like, it's not what you'd expect, but it just fits perfectly with just like, because the aesthetics, they seem like something that would clash so hard, but the way the gameplay is and all the violence, the soundtrack just fits right in. You gotta win. Let's get over to the trader. But yeah, this is one of those games where it's like, you know, if you're bored and you want to have fun, some mindless fun, pick it up, put it on. You can turn the soundtrack off, you can turn the music slider all the way down, put on your own tunes, put on some fucking Slayer or something, thrash out, and good God, you're gonna have a blast. So, let's fill up. But, so, I've already got, oh yeah, so I guess let's talk about level 2 since we did that and I forgot to talk about it. So, 15% more damage. I think that's like 5% more than what, I think it was 10% before. 15% more damage. Now it's 50% less recoil. Very nice. 20% faster reload. Very nice. 20% extra headshot damage. 30% discount. So, as you can see, the classes are finally starting to get good. But what I was about to say is, in the next video, I'll probably do the same thing, but I'll play on Support Specialist, which is a class all about shotguns. And in a game like this, you bet your ass using a shotgun is fucking awesome. And especially in Killing Floor 2. If you are a sucker for a good shotgun in a game, pick up Killing Floor 2 right now. I don't care if it's on sale. I don't give a oh. See, that's the armor pickup. So if I didn't buy armor, I could have saved myself 300 bucks, but I'm already pretty stacked already. I don't need to be stingy no more. The only reason you really need to be stingy in this game is when you're playing online and the kills are divided up across 6 people, which doesn't affect how much money everyone gets, so that's not fun. Okay, that was a close one.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch. nice squirt there to the fresh
You're
pan.
lit up.
Oh, he's all lit up. Nice. That was epic. As you can see, this game, you have to find the perfect balance of roaming and camping, because if you camp too much, you can get cornered really fast, because the game design, or the level design in this game is supposed to be very claustrophobic, and it will fuck you every chance it gets, so do not rely on the map to give you a hand, like I'm learning right now. Like, entering this room is a huge mistake. I can blast my way out of here, though. Go over to the trader, which is right here. Oh, I have to reload, buddy. Hold on.
Last chance, boys.
Headshot after headshot after headshot. Loads of money. Oh, it's time for the boss. Alright, so let's prepare for the boss. We got 5,000 in the bank. Let's get the Barrett. Load up on some fucking... Oh, armor first. Always armor first. Alright. Let's hope this Barrett does the trick. So this boss can be tricky. Killing floor has never been the best about balancing, but that's what your friends are for, to be human shields, you know? But no, being serious, like, the balance in these games have always been a bit wonky, especially Killing Floor 2 on launch. If you remember, the boss, Hans Vulture, was, good God, he was hard. Holy fuck. Thankfully not this game, they found a nice balance, and in the second one, it definitely got a lot easier. But,
I'll show you no
yeah, there's our friend the Patriarch. The final boss. Headshot. Alright, time for the bread. Do some heavy lifting. We gotta kill some Zids. Also, he goes invisible and he'll just randomly attack you like he's probably about to do right now. So let's hope I can no-scope this fucker. I'm looking out for signs of anyone invisible. I swear I just saw him for some reason. Oh! That rocket hurts. Alright, here we go. Oh, Beretta to the arm, bro. Blew that shit off. Get fucked, biatch. But, there you go. Loads of money. Gosh, you know I want some. There you go. That's Killing Floor for you. But, yeah. That's a round of Sharpshooter for you. Just showing you the ropes. We leveled up twice. I'm thinking I'm probably going to level up a Sharpshooter and support and maybe show off a little bit of Berserker until, I get to level 3. I want to get to level 3 with Sharpshooter and support, and some other classes, so I'm a little bit useful, and then I'll start joining public lobbies, and, you know, I will have friends on, and we can play together, and, you know, just, we all have a good time. Let's take a look at how much more headshots. So, as you can see, the headshots have gone up drastically now to level this class, so, take a minute, but as you saw, using pistols was a pretty common tactic, and that's pretty universal with all classes, so this will go up really quickly, but so no worry about that. But yes, I'm chronicling my journey to level up to level 6 with all these classes, but yeah, I'm going to do I'm just going to showcase a few solo matches. Next one I'll do is support, so you can get some shotgun action. But I hope you enjoyed Killing Floor 2. I hope you enjoyed listening to my reasons that I love this game. Or Killing Floor 2. Killing Floor 1. My reasons I love this game. I love Killing Floor 2 as well, but for different reasons. But this game is just so unique, and I hope you got a little bit of that essence through this little snippet of gameplay. But yes, I will see you in the next one where I will be playing Support Specialist, and we'll be getting some shotgun action. Alright, see you in the next one. Peace.